Bernhard Barth from the Mercator Institute for China Studies. I have two questions to Minister Jaishankar. Your government has taken much more far-reaching decisions than many others, than our German government has. For example, you see we make jokes here about our infrastructure and our telecom infrastructure. I understand that in India, telecom infrastructure is not built by Chinese companies. You have banned TikTok, you have banned Chinese operating systems. These are, of course, costly decisions, and I'd be interested in any advice you would have on the discussions that go on if the government takes these far-reaching decisions. And the second question, you've mentioned that, of course, India wants to upgrade its industrial sector. For that, you will, I guess, depend on Chinese investments too. So how does this relate? Economic security on the one hand, on the other hand, trying to seek investment from China in crucial sectors. Thank you.
You know, you asked me a question, was it costly for you to do a switch? Here's the answer. We actually, for a variety of reasons, decided that we would ourselves take a plunge on 5G. Till that point of time, the 5G technology was either European or it was Chinese. Well, there was also Korean. Now, once we decided this is important for us, telecom means security. Now, it took us about 2.5, 3 years, really. Today, there's a massive 5G rollout, and the 5G stack is an Indian stack. So I would argue that, yes, it looks costly upfront, but then you might want to ask yourself, what is really the cost of security, and whether you've built it into the calculations that you're making. And once you make that plunge, then perhaps it's not so costly. Even business-wise, it's not so costly. I mean, we are today looking at markets for our 5G. So, on the issue of investments, look, we are not close to business from China. You know, I mean, this is the country, it's the second largest economy in the world. It's a premium manufacturer. So there's nobody who can say, I won't do business with China. I think the issue is which sectors do you do business, on what terms do you do business? So it's far more complicated than a black and white binary answer.